Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. So, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I just want to go over the trade. I think it happened on Friday. Friday's trade and where we are today. What am I doing to prep for Monday? And how did I even recognize that trade for Friday? Because I think the last post or video I did was I was preparing for it to hit this support area, or to see if it was going to bounce off of that support area. All right, so this is Swiftcoin. Let's just go. We're on the 4 hour. Let's just come down to maybe the 15-minute. And I might get rid of some stuff so that I did do a couple more trades, smaller trades, but I just want to focus on the one for Friday, and then I'll go into the other ones. All right, so let me get rid of this, and I'll put it back. I'll put it back. All right, so let me get rid of this, and let's look at what so if I could go back in time. Basically, I was looking at this downward trend. I was also paying attention to this support level. So if I had to draw a fib for back then, it will be based off of this lowest point to this highest peak. So here to this peak at the top, and just drag it across, right? And I'm gonna have to add some levels to this because some of them are not there. So the 78% is right here, this level right here, and it's coming from this bottom, which is at the 100% level. And this green area is the main support level. So what I mean by that, every time it hit this level, it pretty much bounced out, right? It would make a bounce and come out, make a bounce, come out, right? So, but when it makes that bounce, the area that I'm going to pay attention to is this 50% level. If it were to come out of, once it comes out of that 50% level, I'm kind of like putting my stop right below the highest candle. Okay, so which was right here, and then it came down, it kind of bounced, and then came further down, right? And so that's how you get the 34%. It's from down here. And I don't want to make it too confusing, but I also had like a trend line going to kind of guide me, right, for it whenever it got ready to fall out. That make, like as it was bouncing, that it didn't come out of there, and so that I could pretty much see that it's just going to continue on. And then once it passed the 50%, I would, like, on the 15-minute chart, just keep my stop right below the last candle. I would let the candle run up, then put a stop below that one, then let it run up. You go to the next one, put it below that one. If that makes sense. Until it comes out of there. All right. And that was it. So there were other opportunities, like from this became a little minor support from here to here to the 50% line, which was worth little under 9%. There were other ones, but I just kind of stuck to that one. But if you had kept going with that mindset of when it hit this little minor support, could have caught some more little minor trades until it kind of reached this trend line, right? Once it hits this trend line, it's kind of working its way back down, or at least where I don't really want to trade off of, right? Like, it's not, I think I almost took this one and used this as a support, but I didn't. So I didn't really do anything over the weekend as far as like Saturday and Sunday. As far as trading, I'm just kind of like letting it do its thing as which way it's going to break out. Is it going to come back down to here, or is it going to come up? So that's why I have two alerts above these candles right here, one above and one below, and it'll alert me which direction it's going. And then if it comes down out of here, I'm looking to see for it to hit this round about this support area. So now I can kind of get rid of this stuff. All right, and I can get rid of this fib. And then now I just need to draw a new fib, right? Based off of this bottom right here to this top up here, right? This top right here. And then drag it across. Right? So we see we are below the 50%. So I want to see it react to this. If it were to bounce off of this and go back up to 50%, let's just see how much that's worth. It's a little over 5%. It depends. It depends on how much it's bouncing on that level, whether I decide to take a trade or not on that. But I'm hoping that it falls down because I like when it falls down because you get a bigger gap for an upward trend. A long trade. So that is it for SWIFT. And then let's go to Bitcoin to see what's going on with Bitcoin. Let's go to the higher time frame. All right, so it's pretty much still staying in this little downward trend. It's currently right below the 50% area. And the next major support is right in here, which is between 90,000 and 85,000. So it's going to take its time as to which way it's going. I think it's still going down. I would not be buying it unless you just want to buy it. But for trading, I would not buy it right now until it hits some type of support. And really it's not on any type of support. I probably could draw a minor support because I'm seeing a lot of areas where it's hitting here, going up, hitting here, going up here. So I am going to draw a little minor support area. so I don't move it around. And yeah, so that one's kind of hidden. I'm trying to see if I can just I'm basing it off of this candle right here. But I think I'm going to go up a little bit because then I'll cover my bases. So I'm going to go up to the second candle. All right, yes. So now I'm making touches, multiple touches, right? So this would be, I would pay attention to the 78% line, and then like this support area that I just drew, which is between 92 and 90,000, and see, does it stay on that support and go up like it has done before, or does it want to make its way further down? So that's it for Bitcoin. XRP, basically is staying inside of this downward trend. It did try to make a run up and hit the 50% and bounce back down. I would just be keeping a check of how it reacts to this 50% level right here. Is it going to try to bounce off of that, or make its way back down to this support area? I don't know. I'll just wait and see. I'm not going to try to predict. So what I would be doing is putting an alert above here, maybe above this level right here, and below this bottom candle right here. And just see what happens with that. If it were to go up out of here, I always let it go out and then come back down, create a new support. If it were to create a new support, it'd probably be off of this rejection area, and then go in. But if it were to come down, then I'm gonna just wait for it to hit some type of support coming down that has hit before, and then go in. Make sure it makes a bounce. What I mean by bounce is that it hit that support area, goes up, come back down, and it doesn't come out of that support area, and it's for the most part making a higher low or a double bottom. And that's pretty much it. Arc block. One more. Because it is looking a little interesting. So it kind of it's just way up this trend line. So I have an alert above here to see, is it trying to make its way up to here, to this rejection area, which I'm believing that it is. Or is it going to just fall out and come down to the support area? So that's why I have alerts in both directions. I'm not going to make an assumption. Because I'm not in it. And so far it has done from this support area to where is that right now, a little over 5%. And that's pretty much it. So that's it. I have basically, my charts don't need a whole lot of prepping because it's pretty much where they need to be, and I didn't have to make a whole lot of changes. And the next thing is just to let the alerts go off and see if there is an opportunity to enter into a trade, and then find the rejection area after you enter the trade and set a price target. And that's it. All right. Thanks. Have a great day.